Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, the 4 quarterbacks left in the playoffs. If you had to build a franchise and build it to start your franchise for the next 5 years around one of these quarterbacks, which quarterback would it be? Now remember, contracts play a role. You got to take into account the looming extensions for Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow.
Yeah, so the most healthy room and roster is actually San Francisco, right? Their starting quarterback in the NFC title game is making so little money he's almost free on the cap. You've got Trey Lance there who's going to assume one of them's going to be the backup. The other one's going to be prime candidate to trade and maybe score big. I love it, but I'm not going to go so far as to say I would build around Purdy. I wouldn't build around Jalen Hurts. I always worry about quarterbacks that run that much and their longevity. So it comes down to Mahomes, who's already got the monster contract, or Burrow. Burrow is cost effective for 2 more seasons. So I would try to build around Burrow because you do have 2 more years with him on his rookie contract. And I think he's, he and Mahomes are Mahomes is just on a different planet. The guy plays quarterback in Latin. Like, I don't know what he's doing is unexplainable, but he costs so much. So I've got to wrap it up. Burrow's my answer.
Wow, that was long-winded, wasn't it, Khang?
Sure.
It took forever. I almost got jazzed.
Yep.
Kidding. I share a lot of your sentiment. I'm not ready to buy into Brock Purdy. I don't know what he is. He's been phenomenal this year for that team and that system, but I'm not banking that he's a difference maker. I love Jalen Hurts. I love his ability to throw the ball as well as run. But it's Joe Burrow. It's Joe Burrow because remember it was 3 years ago when we were preparing for the draft. I'm like, I would trade everything I have to get that number 1 pick and take Joe Burrow because I believed in him. I believed in the year that he had at LSU. I thought he was destined for greatness. And here he is, 3 years in the league, and he's back in the AFC Championship game again as a chance to go back to the Super Bowl. I love Joe Burrow. I think he is a difference maker. I think Mahomes is starting to hit some rocky periods here where he is getting banged up, and it's going to be rough for him. He's still great, but Burrow's the guy, and I know you're going to have to pay him down the line, and you'll be happy to pay him.
The appeal to Brock Purdy is the contract, of course, but you also have to believe in him if he is actually the guy. I'm not so sure on that yet. Jalen Hurts, the style of quarterback play he does, he opens himself to more hits. He was hurt this year and didn't finish out. I mean, he played the last 2 games, but he was hurt.
He's
and
still
probably
hurt.
cost himself the MVP. So I don't know if I could pay Jalen Hurts what he's going to command and probably deserves. Joe Burrow, he's going to get an extension as soon as this year is over, guys. So there's no 2 years left in that contract. He's going to get a monster deal, and it's probably going to surpass Patrick Mahomes, probably close to $50 million a year. Mahomes right now already locked up $45 million per year. He's probably going to win the MVP this year. I think to me, you got to go with Mahomes. He'll be cheaper than Burrow, and I already know he can do it. He's done it, and he might do it again this year.